Yes, ma'am.
I'm glad to see that sun shining. So we're gonna extract this tooth for you.
Alright, I'm gonna put some numbing gel up there.
Can they check out the teeth before they be cutting out all my other teeth first?
It's the same thing that we cemented the last time. They sent the same thing back.
What do you mean the same thing? The same thing is not right though. If they sent
The same
this-
thing before we adjusted it. They sent the bridge back that we did the first time, that we cemented in and you liked it. That's what they sent to us.
The first time they did it was
The
back
time
in
we-
November.
The time we cemented it in that you approved it, that you liked it. That's what they
That
sent
had
to us.
that it coming out like I asked them to.
Yes.
That,
The one that you liked, that we cemented in, that
that
you
was
signed off.
yellow.
No, this is, hey, how are you?
I'm not
So,
good
well, we,
because
um,
I can't eat on my.
Does it still hurt over there
well,
after we adjusted all
it
that?
looks like they have baby teeth. I mean,
Well, I know the look's bad,
it looks horrible.
but does
It's
it
not-
function differently?
Yes, it don't, nothing fits. It's
Sorry.
not what I had. This straight teeth and
Yeah.
how it comes out is what I approved for this one,
Yes.
but it was yellow, so y'all sent it back.
Correct.
And when it come back, it's back in again, and then all it had was a little piece on it that broke off, and I asked her to grind that little piece down, and now I have a baby tooth.
I get what you're saying.
And I have took videos and pictures
Sure.
and everything every time that I come, when I first come and when I left, every time. This is not
Sure.
acceptable.
No,
I'm sorry.
I
It's
know.
not.
I understand that. I didn't see this part, at the end, so that's why I called.
Look
them.
at that.
Yeah, I see that now.
I mean, it
what
looks
you're
like,
saying.
and I've done contacted everybody
Sure.
that I can contact, and
Sure.
I'm giving you one more chance to get it right, and
No, I
after
get
that, I can't do this no more.
I understand.
This is 7 times you've cut it out of my mouth since November 6th.
With temporary
7
and
times.
everything. So we've had 3 different.
I've had
options,
3
like
different
permanent options,
permanent
and the
crowns,
first 2
and
were
this is the third permanent
Correct.
crown that you've cut out.
correct. So I have a question for you though, so I can get it right for you.
I
This-
wanted to look like it did when you took it out. The only reason you took
Right.
it out is because I had a cavity.
Yes, you had big
And
cavities
see
on
how
both
this
teeth.
is all sunk in again? It's not coming
So
out
when-
like it did when in my pictures,
So the most recent time, not the time you came in over there a few days ago or weeks ago when you came in when it was hurting you, the pain. That is when we cemented it in. The time before that, that was the one that you really liked the aesthetic of.
No, I like the one that ended up yellow, but you had to send back because you did it right where you pulled it out. See how this sinks in, and it was all straight,
So the
and
very
it
first
fit right, but it was not the right color. And then when
Correct.
you sent it back, and this one come in, it was sunk in, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to try to deal with this, and then I couldn't eat on it once the numbing went off, and then it chipped off.
So my memory, just because I want to make sure I'm getting you the right things, is the first time it was sunken in and yellow.
And it's sunken in now.
The
and if you're-
second time they bulked it out, but it was still the wrong color.
Color.
So they adjusted that
And,
perfectly.
and they
But
did
did not
that
do the
one
color.
perfectly. And when
But not
you
the color.
sent it back out and it come back in, now it's sunken back in
So-
again. So I don't know.
I thought the third time was perfect. That it wasn't sunk in and it was the right color. So that's why I asked for the third one back again, because I thought we really liked that one, but it was causing you pain. So when we had to adjust your bite on it, when she was adjusting your bite, that's
she
when that
didn't
happened.
adjust the bite. She
Right.
she took a normal tooth and made it gone. I
Right.
have baby teeth and a roller
Right.
coaster.
Well, so the reason why it had to do that, so she wasn't familiar with the case earlier on, which is my fault for not making sure of that. But that's where the bottom tooth was hitting that bridge. So,
But it didn't hit before when y'all made all the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
The temporary.
When you went to make the temporary, the teeth
Correct.
you took out was just like these.
Correct.
They was not no different than how these are going straight across.
They were
Even
bolts.
though these look a little bubbly, but they're still
Sure.
straight. You
Well,
know
they
what I
were-
mean?
So the previous ones on this side went up too high. Remember, it went like this.
No, they was just like this. They was the same all the way around.
Well, you when you were originally coming here, you
I
had mentioned
originally
it was
coming-
kind of doing like this.
No, when I come in, all I had was a cavity.
Well, if you want them up like that,
I don't want them up. I want them like they was.
right? And like I said, I can pull them up. I can have them change. I can have the lab change. All these
I
different
want
things.
it not to be. See how it's straight with that tooth there, and then it sinks way back in here.
Well, why don't
This
I
is-
take that, because we have to take that off anyway. I will try in the one that they gave us that you had signed off on saying you liked it originally, the third time. And if there's something wrong with it, I won't cement it in for you. But I'll let you look at it just to be sure, because that was the one that we originally cemented in that you liked, I thought.
That was yellow.
No, that was the right color. The
But why'd
correct-
they take it out for?
Why did who take it out for?
If I liked it, why did they take it out for?
Well, no, I thought you liked it the third time because that's when we permanently cemented it in, and you signed that paper that said you like it. Do you remember that?
and then the numbing come off,
and
and I
then that's when it
couldn't
was
eat,
sore.
and then it started.
Yes.
It was sore, and then
But
when
you liked the look of that one.
when
correct?
the numbing come off of it
Correct.
though, and I got my glasses
Right.
today. So with the numbing come off of it, I
Right.
couldn't eat.
Correct.
And then 2 weeks later,
Correct.
it
But do
cracked.
you like the aesthetic of it though, right?
when it come out like this, yes. When you had, what do you call that piece?
The ponic, the fake tooth, basically. Is that what you're saying?
No, when it comes out.
Oh, the buccal
instead of-
contour.
Buccal
Yeah,
contour.
that's what we had talked about,
That's
yeah.
what
Mhm,
we
yeah.
agreed on.
Exactly.
But now, of course, this one is not the buccal contour.
Well, I think
See,
well,
that
right
one-
now it's not because of how it was adjusted after the fact. So I think that might be masking it a little bit. But if it's not right, when I try it in today, you can let me know. But I don't remember when it was. Not the last time you were here. 2 times ago.
Well, I
when we
started
cemented
coming
it.
November the
Right.
6th because I've documented and videotaped
Right.
every time I've been
Exactly.
here. I mean, you have
So
to.
let me. Well, all I'm doing is I'm doing whatever I can to
I
make
know.
sure you like
That's
it.
why.
So-
That's why when I contacted my person, I was
Yeah.
like, "They's like, okay, give them this chance. Tell them exactly. You know, I want it to buck. What is
Yeah,
it called?
that's what I was telling you about before, the buckle contour. You have buckle corridors, and you like fuller buckle corridors is what you like.
Yeah.
And that's what I
I
like,
mean,
too.
this is how this is, and this
Right.
is how this was, and
Absolutely.
now it looks like a roller coaster
Absolutely.
and a baby tooth. And when I contacted my person, and I'm sending them these videos,
Yeah.
and they're like, "This is totally unacceptable."
Right. No, yeah, so this is definitely that way. And that's
That-
why I had already said that we're going to order that and replace it. But I still think you liked this one from what you told me 2 times ago. So I will put it in there without cement.
Can we check the color
and you-
first?
oh,
before
absolutely,
I cut
absolutely,
anything
absolutely.
out my day?
Absolutely.
And I can't even eat on it. I mean, I'm
Well,
like,
that's what I was at. So I know, ignore all the aesthetics, which is hard to do. Function wise, do you have any difference in pain when you're chewing? on that
I
side?
can't even feel when I'm chewing. It's not even nothing's connected.
You're just
and
less
I
pressure
just-
over there.
There's nothing over
Because
there.
you're mainly hitting over here.
Because
correct?
I have to chew over here because there's nothing over here. I mean,
Does
I
it
have a
hurt?
baby tooth.
Or does it just feel like you can't?
It still hurts like up through in here. It hurts behind this tooth
Behind that one? How about up in here at all? Or just in the back?
and just in the back.
Just in the back. Okay. Let me grab like you said, we'll let you take a look at it for take a few minutes with looking at before I take it off.
Yeah, because
And then-
I'm really tired.
But the thing is whether you like the shade on this one or not, we're going to have to take this one off in order to get rid of that aesthetic.
Well, how could you make it temporary when there ain't no teeth there? You can't make a temporary.
We can make one. If that is not the right color, I can make you a temporary.
If
does not
that ain't
look
the
like
right
that.
color, you know what? You probably need to get rid of them people over in Louisville.
Well, I thought they did an excellent job on the color the third time.
The third time they did a good job on the color,
and that's why
but
they
then they
saved it.
made it. But then when I went and put my glasses on and I went out in the car and I'm like, well, what happened to it buckling out or
Yeah.
coming out like it was supposed
Right.
to?
Well, we'll have to adjust the
And,
bottom. like
and
we
then
had
I
talked
looked
about.
at it and I'm like, this is a whole baby tooth. This
Yeah.
looks like a roller coaster.
Well, that was from adjusting your bite on there. When
I don't want-
we had talked about adjusting the bottom one, so that's what I'm going to do.
I'm just rather the whole bottom one come out if they can't get that.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
do.
Because I'm like, the bottom one just looks like crap anyway. I don't even care about the bottom one. I'll
Yeah,
give
I'll
me
adjust the
some
bottom one.
temporaries or something later.
I get you.
You know what I
I know,
mean?
I
I'm just
understand.
like,
No, I understand.
if I can't get this right, I mean, what
Absolutely.
the? I mean, I'm like walking around. I shouldn't have to walk around and be like,
know.
you know, I go around my people and I'm hiding my
No.
mouth. You know.
So I need to get this off regardless.
And I'm just
Like you
at
said.
the point, I'm just ready to pull them all out and have freaking partials put in because this is ridiculous.
You won't want that. I know that. I know it's hard to.
It's already a bad year for
I know.
me and everything going on, and then I have to deal with this, and it's just, it don't. I try to chew on it, it feels all weird because and my people says, no, that's unacceptable.
Right.
So.
No, I get you. For sure. So, well, let's take it off, and then we'll, like you said, put it in. Put this one in that I thought was the best option.
Take the color first. Oh, we still gotta take it out.
You're gonna want it off, and I mean, unless you want to walk out with that, you won't want to. You know what I mean?
Looking like a roller coaster again. No.
Yeah. So you're gonna want to take it off regardless.
I don't want them to touch
one way or another.
I don't want them to touch top teeth at all. I don't care what
Yeah.
it feels like. I'm gonna pull the bottom ones
I
off.
know it. Well, I will make sure to only adjust the bottom for you. I do promise that.
That's horrible, isn't it? I've never had such a... I don't know what's going on. Maybe
We'll
I
get
didn't pray about it or something.
Well, let me put some gel in here, okay? Like I said, we won't adjust the contour at all of the top one. Once you find one, once we put this in there and you like the shape of it all, I won't touch it. I'll just adjust the bottom if need be, if you're hitting too heavy on it and causing pain from hitting too heavy on it. So.
Just give me some fires. I'll pull off the bottom myself.
I can do that for you. That's no problem. Okay. No problem. And then one more pinch in the back. Same spot over here.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save you driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-341-8735 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-341-8735. That's 800-341-8735. What do you have to lose? Call 800-341-8735.
Okay.
Again,
I'll give you this.
800-341-8735.
Some people just know there's a better way to do things. Like running on your own and all the stress or hiring someone to move your
No, I got Shayna's first room set up, but if you want to set up for your second one, the second room, I can set it for you. Well, I got And close on that liquor straw for me. Alright, once that soaks in, we'll get that off and then let you try it in and walk around and look at it from different views and everything like that, and then we'll go from there, okay? As much time as we need.
Number 7, we'll see.